Oh, all right, guys, here we go. Let me go ahead and get some heavyweights. Oh, it's pretty loud. I mean, if you guys want it that loud, let's do it, but I doubt that you guys do. We got ISUN. Why are we gapping up? Sees 165 million in revenue for next year. When it was not September. Then so I'm not really liking ISUN. I'm liking CRDF a little bit more. I think we might be having a nice double bottom. Maybe have room back up to this previous high at 630 potentially. Anything can happen though, so we'll have to just let that be. Just let one of our strategies kind of play out here. We do have a falling wedge though, so I do want to play that back up to 640 potentially. I do want to see, again, we have SEVE or SEV. Not really a huge fan of it right now. Let's go ahead and move this down just a little bit. We got 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. We got VOSO is another, but it's super choppy, so I'm not going to trade it pre-market, which is unfortunate. And we have RAAS. What's going on with RAAS? We are moving up. Group Limited 4 announces unaudited third quarter financial results. So it looks like they have some good news. And obviously that high at 546. Let's go ahead and see where else this could go if it breaks over 546 here. And we could easily see this spike back up to around 625, potentially even back up to 740 if we get the hype. And RAAS is a $91 million float, so I do not expect it to rip. But I have been surprised in the past when they have ripped. So RASS is right now my top stock to watch, just because we are kind of still moving up, and I'm not really seeing much unless we crack. If we crack really 490, 480, I'm not really a fan of it at all, because I think we're going to come down to 450 potentially. Now, what else do we have? We have LGVN. LGVN. What's going on with them? They're absolutely ripping right now. There's some levels at 4. Break over that. We could come up to 5. So let's go ahead and see where we could, where this could potentially be stopped. A nice trend line there. So we do have some resistance at 450. That's to be expected if we do get up that high. So let's go ahead and see if CRDF, I do have that, but I think LGVN is a very good one to watch right now. So it's coming back, nice small retest. I think we could see it rip up to potentially 423 here. Let's see what happens. See what happens here. Nice successful retest. What's the news? Food and the FDA approves rare pediatric drug or disease designation for treat life-threatening infant heart conditions. So this is good. They have good news. They have good solid news. So what's going? If you're looking to get in, you would have got in right here off this bounce. And so you kind of missed your entry here, and it's not like the best strategy or some of the best setup. So I'm not going to take it right now. Oh, thank you, thank you for the follow. What stock am I checking? I'm looking at LGVN. If you want to see I am live on YouTube, come over to YouTube. You don't have to worry about what stock I'm watching. But Stock Talk Trades, no spaces, or the link in my bio. LGVN, as of right now, that is the main one I'm watching. Let's see what happens here. Getting absorbed by buyers right now. I think we're gonna see it. Okay, we have increasing volume. I might start a potential small position here. I'm in for 50 shares, just starting a small starter here. If we get confirmation. Let's see if we can get that reaction. Let's see if we can get some. I want to see this pop over 4. Pop over 4. We're coming up to 3. We're coming up to 423. I'm gonna scale. I'm gonna scale with. Eventually, I want to scale in with around 600 shares, maybe even a little bit less than that. But let's see. We're getting to that bullish reaction. Let's see if we can get in with 300 shares now. Let's see if we can add a little bit more here. If we do get that confirmation, I want to see a pivot low here. It's not something that we want to see. It's not what we want to see. We want to see this break a 385. I want to see this break 385. I want to see this 27,000 or $2,000 seller or 2,000 share seller start to get taken out at 385. Looks at 385. Come on, crack it right here. If you don't start to crack it, I'm going to start there it is. There's the crack. Boom. Got 300 shares right now. There's the crack. 380. Come on, I need you to crack 395. Crack 395. I know you want to. Might go ahead and take some here. I might just take 50 shares there because we weren't getting popping that top. It's unfortunate we're starting to dip back down. I'm not a fan of it. So it looks like we are getting some more selling pressure. So I am just trimming my profits because profits are profits. And I can't cancel this for some reason. Why can't I cancel this? I can't cancel it for some reason. And cancel both orders. Here we go. And for some reason, I can't. Oh, I got filled. So I'm at 150 now. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if this can continue to pop. I want to see this pop over 395. Pop over 395. Crack up 395. I took a little bit too early, but I started getting worried because I couldn't take for some reason my broker was acting up, so I sold a little bit more than I wanted to. But I guess that was good just in case. Just a small little win here. Come on, crack. I know you want to. No, it doesn't look like it wants to. So I'm going to go ahead and get out a little bit more there, trim my profits. I think we're going to get a nice double top here. We're going to squeeze. We might squeeze right here. Let's see if we can get a pop over 395. If we don't get a pop on this candle over 395, I'm going to look to sell the rest. If this candle starts to go green, my stop is below this candle. Let's see what happens. I do not want sellers to take this any longer. It looks like we could be building up potentially, or just build it, looking to continue to drop to the downside. But it looks like we're about to pop. There's the pop. There's the pop. Now up at 4. It looks like short sellers. They're gonna. Yep, there it is. Let's see. Let's take another 50 there. Come on, I know you want to squeeze. There you go. There you go. That's unfortunate. I wasn't holding for long, but I got scared because my broker wasn't allowing me to. Oh, that was a quick 30 bucks. That was pretty easy. Nothing crazy. I mean, that's unfortunate. I only went in with around half of my size, and I did get scared out of my position because I wasn't able to capitalize on it. But I was able to capitalize on a little bit of it. I think that was around 4% of a trade. So awesome, guys. Good first trade. There was around $1,000 or so into it. Nothing I'm falling to pieces. And if I would have held, it would have been a much better, but, you know, it's all good. Oh, yeah, it would have been a lot better. That would have been my first price target, but it's all good. Didn't hold him as long. Mm-hmm. Let's see if we can, let's see if we can absolutely, ISUN. Not a huge fan of it right now. Maybe break the downturn, we might see something, but we have a nice falling wedge for CRDF. Let's see if we can actually pop down and potentially rip back up to the upside. I want to see if we had a nice pullback higher low here. Let's see if we can crack. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of it right now. There's the pop with SEVE over the trend line. Let's see if we can get a nice successful retest here. We had a lot of volume popping over that candle. We have VOSO still very choppy. We have RAAS. Looking for it to stop somewhere. We have LGV. That's unfortunate that I wasn't able to hold. I mean I got scared out because of in here I couldn't cancel any of my orders, which is just unfortunate. But we're getting that sharp dump. I would have been able to make this a nice 10% trade, but it's all good. Yeah, LGBN is nice. We have a nice uptrend on the play. We're looking to crack this probably right now. If we crack this, we're probably going to come back down to around 380. ISUN is not the top stock to watch. I do not like ISUN. Thank you guys for stopping in. Let's see what happens here. Looks like I think we're gonna crack. Honestly, yep. It looks like we're about to start cracking. Yep, there it is. We cracked that low at 402. Crack 4 here. We have a big buyer. I'm not a big buyer, but we got a wall. We got a wall here. A lot of buying. But we are cracking. It looks like they're getting filled. So I think people are looking to take this down. Let's see. And we are getting decreasing volume, so I do like this. We might be looking for a dip buy potentially here. We very well could see it. Let's go and see what happens with LGVN. Let's see, it gaps up, runs, and gives everything back. Gaps up, dumps, gaps up, dumps, gaps up, dumps. So it looks like the stock has a history of gapping up and dumping. So we gotta be careful of that. But this is really. Hey, how you doing? Now we have increasing volume on a doji candle. So let's see what. We have DR in A. What's going on with DR in A? DR in A. Oh, it's just like a acquisition or something. Acquire. CLIR. Don't like it. I mean, really don't have a lot to watch. I mean, we have CIOS. Good morning. How are you doing? What are we looking at today? Here is my watch list for today. We are looking at ISUN, CRDF, and here, let me move this real quick. There we go. And then SEV, Why does it not keep time zone? Oh, sorry, it does say keep time zone, huh? Yeah, well, we have SEV, VOSO, which is not some. It's choppy, so I'm really staying away from it. I am trying to get trades in today because I do have to run errands at 9:45, which is unfortunate. So I am. It's going to be a short day for trading. I already made a trade on LGVN for the break of this this previous high. Started scaling in. I would have caught this whole move for 10%, but it was unfortunate just because right in here, I saw that this lower wick, we were coming back down, and I hit sell some. I was selling some of my position, and it wouldn't let me sell for some reason. So I was getting scared. So I clicked that order a couple different times, and it sold more than I wanted. But I still came home with around $30, which is hey, it's $30 for less than an hour of work. I'm happy with that. And then we are up. We are also looking at, I mean, really nothing really else right now. LGVN is probably this top stock to watch. I mean, it has the lowest float. It has high relative volume, very high relative volume. Thank you guys. If you guys are on TikTok, make sure to tap the screen. I'd really appreciate it. TikTok pushes the stream more if we get more likes. Right now we have ISUN looking for it to crack this trend line. Might get some movement. We'll see. I mean, CRDF. I want to see this start to crack off. We might have a higher low here. I want to see this crack. I mean, CRDF, let's see what happens in the past. Gaps up, dumps. I mean, CRDF, is this the one that's we think's going to move? Which ones do you guys think we're going to move? I'm not too sure, really. Cardiff receives 15 million equity investment from Pfizer in rare disease clinical program. So Pfizer Pfizer bought 2.4 million shares at 622 a share. They're down. That's 15 million equity investment. Okay, so it's like a nice. We might be able to get some movement back up, maybe into the 640s. Let's see if we can start scaling into this, actually. Let's see if we can start. I mean, fuck it, why not, right? Start scaling in. I'm gonna eventually, I want to scale up to like, eventually like 190 for shares. So let's see if we can, let's see, once we get confidence. So we did break above there, and now we're starting to get that increase in volume. So let's see if we can get in here. I'm at 613. Not a fan of that. I feel like this, for some reason, why can't I cancel this real quick? Yeah, for some reason I can't. It's unfortunate. Like, I can't cancel it if I wanted to, even. I'm not really too sure what's going on. There's my order. You can see my order in the NASDAQ. That's kind of good. That's kind of dope. Oh, I got filled terribly. Because I moved it and it let me move it. So let's see if we can start to scale and get a nice break. Get that increasing volume here. Now our I think we can see it come back to maybe 625. Maybe a little bit more. Let's see if we can get this going. I'm not really moving here. Let's see if we can I'm looking into IGVN. Yes. Yes. IGVN. I like it. I do like it. Nice bounce here. CRDF. Time while she's got free. RSI has plenty of room to move. Not a fan of it though. We're getting rejected. Break below this. Break below the low. I'm calling it. Break below the low. I'm calling it. Okay, let's go with another 100. There's the, oh, I'm gonna fill slowly 13, 5, 5, 3, 13. Okay, so there's just not a lot of liquidity right now. I have 128. It hasn't filled me. There's the rest. We need this to crack. I want it to crack 614 right now. Not a fan of it. Not a fan. Let's see this hold. I want to see this hold here. We have around 7 minutes till market open, and we might be able to see this kind of. I want this to hold 605. Might have an inverse head and shoulders pattern. Might break this downtrend. Room back to 612 or 625. Break 625. And room up to 650 potentially. Morning, homie. How you doing, my man? How you doing? Thank you for stopping in. We're looking at CRDF right now. Looking for a break out of the falling wedge, a higher low. I think I want to see this start to, yeah. If this breaks this low, then I'm going to cut it here. And just take a nice 10-cent loss. I'm only risking 10 cents on the play, or around 20 or so bucks for the potential to gain. Around, oh man, around 80, I would say, maybe. So this is good risk to reward. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Thank you. Thank you. SEV popped the downtrend, and it got some explosive movement there. We have VOSO still. I'm deleting that from the watch list. We have RASS. There, cracked the downtrend. Here's the pullback. Now would be a good time to enter for RASS. Then we have ISUN still respecting that downtrend. Oh man, that's so unfortunate. It's just not. It looks, if this breaks this low, I'm cutting it here. Yeah, there's that. It's very choppy here. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. This needs to hold. Do we have any big seller or big buyers? No, we do not. At 605 or 605, we're gonna see some big buyers here. Let's see if we can. I want this to hold 605, and I want this to start a nice panic pop. SEVE. All right. Let's see if we can this can pop out. We have around 4 minutes left. Man, I don't know how to use that. Oh man, we just broke that low. That's so unfortunate. The spreads are pretty large now. The spreads are pretty large. Oh, we gapped down hard. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it. I'll take a small loss. $10, $11 for the day. That's unfortunate. I wasn't able to capitalize on that. Let's go back to LGVN, kind of holding this level. Think Nvidia will sell off. Let's go ahead and look at Nvidia. It's running right now. We might be coming into a double top, because if we do not crack that level of 327.35, I think we're going to see it pop to the downside. Give me a sec. Fine as hell. Yeah, that's not. I mean, if we continue to, we're getting a lot of bullish movement here. I'm not too sure why we are, but we might see a nice cup and handle potentially and break to the upside for Nvidia. Rivian. I hope you guys were shorting Rivian. I told you guys not to buy Rivian a couple days ago. I think we have more room to the downside. Might be rounding off, but if we crack this 135.45, I see us coming down to potentially 127, maybe even a little bit lower, back down to 123. I'm looking to buy Rivian under $100. That's my goal. I want to get Rivian under 100. There's the crack on ISUN. We have CRDF dumping. I'm glad I took my took a small loss there. Let's go ahead and adjust. We have a nice downtrend on the play. It's a little bit too steep. I should have realized that. And this, I really don't play falling wedges too much. But we are respecting the trend line, so. Let's see what happens. RAAS. There's the retest. Did not move. Nice. Yeah, let's see. LGVN. LGVN just dumps. Nice head and shoulders pattern. Kind of popped up there. So, yeah, I mean, I am not, I can't trade for too long today. Just, it's unfortunate. Which is unfortunate. I got things to do, people to see. But right now, I mean, ISU, and we have, let me go ahead and talk you guys, let's go ahead and talk you guys through, since I can't stay here for too long, I'm going to go ahead and talk you guys through the best stocks to currently watch. Right now, in my opinion, the best stock to watch is probably LGVN. LGVN has FDA, or the FDA approves for life-threatening for infant heart conditions. So they have, that's a great news. FDA, they have really high relative volume. LGBT, they have 2.6 million float, so it's very, 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 very small float with 5 million in volume. Do you have any quick rising coins? Can I type first? I don't understand English. Thank you. I really need to double it. So, hopefully you can understand. I do not. I'm not that much. I'm not that kind of person to just buy coins and have them pump. But if I would say, if you're looking for a coin to 50x, I think a coin that could potentially 50x. I'll go ahead and oh, LGVN's popping, guys, right out of the gate. Watch out for that panic pop. I expect it to drop here. Go ahead and look at my videos. This video right here. Go watch this video. I think you guys should too as well. Go to my YouTube, watch this. I think this coin could 50x in the near future. When I say near future, I mean over the next few years. Everything you need to know about it. VXV. I tell you how to buy it. I tell you why I think it's going to move, what the CEO does, who's backing them, their partners, what's going on, everything you need to know. So go check that out. If you can, go give it a like. Really appreciate it. We have 493, 418, 500 views. Woo! There we go. 500 views. I like that. That's what I like to see. That is exactly what I like to see. There's that panic pop from LGVN. Back up. RASS. Again, right now, guys, RASS did cracked out. We're having another panic pop here. What are the halt time periods? So basically the halt up, halt down. You can see this. I can do a video on how to get this in Thinkorswim because you have to write a script, or you can just copy and paste it. But the halt level, basically 5-minute intervals. So if it's not live after 5 minutes after it gets halted, and you can tell when it gets halted by looking at the times and sales, I'll be like, oh, it halted at 9:31:54. then you like, okay, add 5 minutes to that. So 9:36:54. That's when it'll be unhalted. If it doesn't unhalt then you come back another 5 minutes. Usually it's a 10-minute halt. And then if that doesn't work, then it's a 15-minute. And usually after a 10-minute halt, traders start to lose interest. So after a 10-minute halt, I will most likely not trade it right out of the halt. CRDF is dumping, guys. I'm glad I didn't take this, but like, Jesus. Oh, and I'm glad I found that. How did I find that? Oh yeah, this trend line right here. It just, I wouldn't have been able to realize when it would stop or why it stopped there. That's dope. Wouldn't have been able to scalp the market there. I don't know who would have done that though. I definitely didn't. I mean, some people did. It got some bullish momentum there. SEV, very, very choppy. I would just LGVN. So, I mean, right now I think LGVN has the most potential here. Over 422, we have room up to 450, and then potentially even 519. Over this $4 level, let's see what happens. I mean, we're gonna hit with sellers. Let's look. We're gonna hit hard with sellers. People are selling. We're selling up here. If we crack this this $4 level, that's a lot of we're gonna have a probably pop back up over $4. I mean, a lot of people are selling right now because, I mean, if you sold to come here, they would need to buy back. No, people are selling from the market open, the nice panic pop. What you major in college? I majored in space physics or astrology or one of those. Not astrology. Like, I'm not really too. There's the pop, but my first year I didn't, or I quit after my first year, dropped out. College was not for me. Oh my goodness. Holy shit, what an explosive movement. Guys, what is that? People who were short, people are buying shorts off 4. They're getting squeezed. That's what happened. There's a little short squeeze right there. What a trade. What a fucking trade that is. There's a quick 10% in 10 seconds. There, it's moving, it's ripping higher. What the fuck? That's awesome. Are you a full-time trader? Yeah, I trade and content creation. Yeah, I'm a full-time, but I'm still not making a lot of money. I think I'm averaging. My goal is $50 a day. I started day trading earlier this year. So if I can, I'm just trying to make $50 a day. That's it. And then I know it'll scale. So I quit. I had enough money saved up. Quit my job to day trade, learn how to day trade, and you can see I've done plenty of my research. All of those books are from like all of these. So, major in advanced lesbian dance theory. Oh yeah, I can't tell if you're being serious or not. Because I don't know if that's an actual major. I don't know. No, it's 50-50 chance in trading. No, it's not 50-50. It's everything's mindsets. So if you have, let's say, a strategy where 70% of the time you lose, so you only win 30% of the time. So the odds are already against you. So you think that you wouldn't be profitable. Even if you're not profitable, well, the odds are already against you. Then you can start to scale in. So you start scaling in, or you're like, oh, I'm going to go in with 10% of my position. It's because you're anticipating it. And if it goes in your direction, you're like, oh, I'm going to add here, and then I'm going to add here. And then you scale into your winners, and you let them run. If you use a 2-to-1 profit-loss ratio at always, then you will, let's say you're risking 3% max. So every single time you're going to gain 6% on your full position size. But if it doesn't go in your direction, you're losing only 10% because you're not scaling in if it doesn't go in your way. You know what I mean? So, and then also there's some strategies like bull flags, downtrend breaks, 80% chance of going breaking if you can do it right, if you can do it correctly. They have an 80% chance of breaking. So it's not 50-50 chance. It's really trading is 80% psychology and then 20% technical knowledge. If you don't have the mindset to come into the market and trade with a professional trader's mindset, you're going to lose money every time. So it's something. I mean, right there we have LGVN holding some of its profits now. We have ISUN coming back for the retest. Yeah, PROG could be moving here. PROG. All right, guys, I do have to end it. Sadly, I gotta go run some errands. So that's unfortunate. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you guys on tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And then I will see you guys tomorrow.